Hello YouTube, Fresh Mika here to give you guys my review of Nickelodeon's newest show, Sam and Cat. Now, in all honesty, I had a feeling I was going to like this show, because I actually didn't mind iCarly or Victorious. So, I really had high hopes for the show, and my hopes were actually delivered more than what I thought. Now, as the show begins, it starts off with, of course, Sam pulling into LA on her motorcycle. And of course, she orders a not so delicious burrito. While there is Cat Valentine from Victorious. She's there, I guess just being Cat. Two little boys come in and looking for their cat, which happens to be in the garbage can. So Cat, being who she is, the helpful, bubbly person she is, goes in to help the little boys and grabs their cat from the garbage can. And it turns out she ends up dropping her gum in the garbage can and goes in there to look. As Sam is sitting there eating her not so delicious burrito, the garbage truck comes by and picks up the garbage can that was in, thus throwing her inside the garbage truck. As Sam is screaming there's a girl in there, she jumps up there and runs after Cat. Now, as they're both in the garbage can, of course, Cat realizes, hey, it's Sam from iCarly. And of course, as they are stuck in the garbage more, things ensue, and of course, Cat faints and Sam rescues both of them from the garbage can. They are soon back at Cat's grandmother's house, as Cat's grandmother actually wants to move to the retirement village, not that far from their apartment complex. It is there also that Cat's grandmother is babysitting the neighbor children. Now this is where the whole babysitting gig, actually comes into play. Of course, the kids, are just being kids. And that is usually what you would expect in a babysitting situation. So, after the kids leave, and of course, Cat's grandmother gets into more how she wants to go to the village. Cat is, of course, sad and doesn't want her grandmother to leave. And, that's basically one of the many things. Since they were in the garbage, Sam, of course, decides that she jumps in the shower and Cat is washing her clothes. But of course, Cat doesn't know how to operate the dryer, so that's another laugh there. Basically, the point of the episode, ensues when it turns out that while Cat was at school, that Cat's grandmother asked Sam to drive her over to the retirement village, much to Cat's dismay. So while her grandmother's there and while they're almost about to run out and try to get her, the mother of the children that was at the house previously, soon, of course, the kids go there and they are expecting to be, of course, babysit. So not only are they going to go after Cat's grandmother, but now they have to carry the children along with them. While going to the retirement village, it turns out, that Cat's grandmother is really happy with where she is. And of course, Cat is sad and really doesn't want to be without her grandmother. So you can kind of see what happens there. Now, while there, the kids, of course, are bored and want something to do. So, Sam says, get on one of the, I guess like on the little scooters. And of course, the kids get on the scooter and go to the Inside Out Burger and cause heck there. While while Cat and her grandmother are talking, we then go in fact to our misbehaving little Rugrats. Before we get to them, not to mention that Sam actually knows how to do tattoos, but she tattooed like a chicken leg on this elderly guy's arm, which was pretty funny. And how does she know how to do tattoos? That's very interesting. And why would the elderly want tattoos? This is very weird. Now while the kids are there, they order their meal, but of course, their kids, they have no money. So of course, the employee realizes that after the kids tell him that, and gets his manager, who begins running after the kids after they get on the scooter and start running around and going in circles, just tiring out the manager. He's big, so there's your laugh. While there, back at the elderly village, or the retirement village, after, you know, Kat and her grandmother realize that, you know, she's just gonna have the apartment herself. Soon it gets into their minds, uh-oh, we lost. So then Sam and Kat tend to go to the Inside Out Burger, where the kids are, of course, causing havoc, thus causing the overweight manager to pass out. Realizing he's just passed out, Sam and Kat, in their weird way, give him CPR by pumping his legs and sitting on his chest, or hopping up and down his chest. Everyone's around there going, is this even going to save him? And which it does. So in order to actually get off by the kids getting the free food after they save their lives, the manager, due to Sam and Kat's hinting, decide that they are, of course, going to, of course, give them free food. The manager's like, I'm going to give you guys free cheeseburgers for the rest of your days. Thus having the kids' meal paid off. They soon return to the house when the children's mother comes in and pays them $150 for watching her children. That's a lot of money. Also, to add in as a little side gag, Sam and Kat, well, Kat's a neighbor. He basically, you know, collects celebrities' hair and just, you know, takes Sam's hair, I guess, to sell it, which is pretty weird. And then Kat gets Justin Bieber's hair and just all kind of be with it like a Creeper Believer fan would do. Just wanted to throw that in because I didn't mention it at first. And now it gets to the point in which Sam, who's actually going on this countrywide, all across the country on her bicycle, her motorcycle, by the way. Because of course Carly is in Italy with her dad and everybody else has gone off to school. So of course, you know, Sam's lonely, but she's just gonna go out on her own. Not really wanting to see her new friend go, I guess they decide that maybe they do have an odd couple type of relationship and they have a great friendship. So Sam decides to stay with Kat, and the episode basically ends with them going to get cheeseburgers while Kat is playfully annoying her on the motorcycle. I really do, in all honesty, I like Sam and Kat. It's a very funny show. I enjoyed it. I kind of had a feeling I was going to enjoy it. I was actually happy that it's not, because in my all honesty, I thought it was just going to be like a combination of iCarly and Victorious, and it's not, and I'm really happy that it's not that way. Dan Schneider, a lot of people kind of don't want you to make shows for Nick anymore, but to me, as long as you're at least doing one show at a time, I'm really happy with it. As long as you don't do 2-3 shows at a time like you were previously doing, I'm perfectly fine with it. Because I would love to see Nickelodeon branch out more. And in a way, they're kind of showing that they are branching out some more. So I'm happy for that. I will actually be watching Sam and Kat like I did Wendell and Vinny, because I love Wendell and Vinny. Alrighty everyone, this was my quick review. Hope you guys enjoyed Fresh Mika